my dear students, greetings of the day and welcome you all in this session of Engineering Chemistry on Unit number 5, Batteries and Fuel Cells. In today's session, we are going to discuss one point, that is solar cell. So all of you are acquainted actually with the solar cells. We are going to discuss about the construction and working of these solar cells or solar panels. So at the end of this session, definitely you will be able to explain solar cells, their construction, working and applications. So these solar cells are also known as photovoltaic cell. So let me explain you why these are known as photovoltaic cells. So as all of you have seen this type of solar panels. Okay. So these solar panels works by the sunlight. Okay. So sunlight, that means it gives the solar energy, or that is the light energy. And when this light energy or beam of light incident on this solar panel, then this light energy will be converted into the electricity by the effect known as photovoltaic effect. And that's why these solar cells are known as photovoltaic cells. So what is the photovoltaic effect? That is an photovoltaic cell, that is an electrical device which converts light energy directly into the electricity. Okay. So it is a form of photoelectric cell and it is defined as the device whose electrical characteristic such as current, voltage or a resistance, this vary when exposed to the light. So on exposure to light, these characteristics such as current, voltage or resistance get varied. Okay. So these solar cells also known as a PN junction diode. So in physics you might have studied the working of PN junction diode. This PN junction diode or this photovoltaic cell generally produce the EMF about 0.5 to 0.6 voltage, and it is a photovoltaic cell, so this voltage or EMF is known as photovoltage. So in this diagram you can see here this sunlight is incident on this solar panel, or here also this beam of light that incident on this solar panel. Now in this solar panel, there is use of two types of layer. One is silicon doped with boron, which is of P type, and another layer from the lower side, that is N type. Okay. So P type and N type layers are there. The beam of light will incident on this P type layer or that silicon doped with the boron. At that time, there will be the conduction of the electrons from the valence band to the conduction band. Okay. So let us see how it will occur. So see in this diagram, here is the silicon doped with the boron, that is P type semiconductor, and another one is the silicon doped with the arsenic, that is N type semiconductor. Okay. So these are in contact with each other. Now the beam of light incident on this P type semiconductor and positive holes from P type semiconductors that will cross the boundary or junction between the two layers of semiconductor. But at the same time, the immobile boron ions will remain there and which will create negative charge. Okay. Now the another thing, as this beam of light is struck on the outer layer, that is P type semiconductor, the electrons in the valence band that will absorb some of the light energy and that also get promoted to the conduction band. So the conduction of electrons, unlike the positive holes, easily cross the PN junction into the N type of semiconductor. So there is a passing of the electrons and holes. Okay. So the potential difference is developed in between these two layers and electrons will flow from N type layer to the P type layer, which will generate the electric current. So here you can see here p-type semiconductor, here is n-type semiconductor. So there is a flow of holes, flow of electrons. Okay, so electrons will flow towards this p-type conductor, then potential difference is developed and thus electric current will be generated, and this effect is known as photovoltaic effect. That's why these solar cells are known as photovoltaic cells. Okay, so here also in short it is shown, that is valence band and conduction band, how it is acting as an intrinsic semiconductor. So beam of light is incident on p-type semiconductors. Electrons will be promoted from valence band to the conduction band, and because of that potential difference is created between the two layers and it will create the or generate electric current. So the applications of this solar cell or photovoltaic cell are, these are used in storage batteries, then used in calculators, electronic watches, solar panels, etc. And from the solar panels also we are going to generate the electricity, okay, at a large extent. So all this is about the solar cell and our unit number 5, that is batteries and fuel cells. So here unit number 5 is completed. From the next module we will start our next unit, that is unit number 6, lubricants. So thank you.